Damn. I guess that's a little hook now. I'm going to net this fish. Just got out here, guys, getting started. Trying something a little different today. Dave sent me I gotta get my gloves on, Dave. They're in my box here. Dave sent me some gloves and he sent me some little jig heads. I thought, well, let's try them today. And I'll fish the bug. All right, here's a chartreuse. He's about a 10-inch fish. Let me throw him back. This is Junebug color. The jig heads are chartreuse, as you can see. They're very small. They're 1/60th, of an ounce. I got on 2-pound test. Now, I tell you what, when I started fishing this morning, I threw another bait. I threw a willowtail a couple times, and they would bump it and they wouldn't take it. This was the first cast with this bait. We have a little bit of cold front, if you want to say that. It's 57 degrees this morning, guys. That's right. And this is August. And some of y'all probably getting the same cold front up north. Y'all probably in the around 50, maybe even up north, because this is, hey, I'm staying in North Carolina right now. I'm in North Carolina. All right? Because y'all know I live in Virginia. That side of the lake is Virginia. Well, not all of that. Some of that is. Once you go about a mile, it's Virginia. Yeah, it's weird, guys. I told y'all in another video, the people that live in this section right here, I know some of them. They got Virginia phone numbers, because no phone line goes across from North Carolina. They pay Virginia utilities and everything, but they got North Carolina tags on the car. Yeah. A lot of stuff they got to pay to North Carolina. You know how that is. Anyway, around this lake splits it up a little bit. Some of this lake's in Virginia, some of it's North Carolina. So that's where I'm sitting. I'm on the border of Virginia, North Carolina. And this is cool for this time of year. We've been in the 90s all week, guys. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was painting on a fence. It was 96, 97. Heat index was 105. Today is supposed to be like 82. But the fish were acting really funny this morning. So I stopped and tied this little jig head on and this little bait. It's a size 10 hook, I think. It might be an 8. It has shoulders on it. I didn't take it off. Y'all can see it through the bait. Okay. I didn't cut it off because it's a 1/60th ounce. If I cut it off, it ain't gonna weigh nothing. I ain't gonna be able to cast it at all. I don't like that. Excuse me, guys. For some reason, I'm getting choked this morning. I don't know if it's the wind or what. It's cool when I was traveling. I had to travel a little ways to get right where I'm at. I don't know if it's. I don't want to change that weight when I cut that bait holder off. But that bait holder, as you can see it through the bait. They tear the bait up on these little baits. I don't know why these little hooks, they want to put those on there, because they don't help you any, do they? You know, once you bust that bait, I don't care what kind of holder you got on it, it ain't doing you any good, is it? So I might go back and cut it off in a minute. Oh my goodness gracious. I gotta get the scene when he jumped. It's a crappie. He hit that bait. He hit it like he's gonna take the rod out of my hand. I mean, he nailed it. Then he took off toward the middle of the lake. You was mean, buddy. I mean, a mean one. I figured it was a bass. You wanted that bait. Oh, you're a nice one. Gosh, guys, that's 2 nice ones. He's probably... I haven't been carrying my my measuring board. I need to put it back on. I took it off because I had a few people fishing with me and I haven't put it back on because it takes up so much leg room. Wow, he's so good too. That little hook will surprise you. That's a nice fish, isn't it? Look at that little bug. And this is a June color bug. Alright. Alright. Dave, the only thing I see wrong with these gloves, they're comfortable. They got a good grip. Yeah, I cut this finger off because when I was grabbing my line like this to cast, it was catching on the end of the glove and my bait was going everywhere. I couldn't control my bait. So I cut that off right there. That helped it a lot. And I think that would probably be a benefit to all of them. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. They got a good grip, though. When you grab a hold of something, you got it. You can feel your rod really good. See what happens now? See that lead? When they put that lead on the guys, it's way big. It's almost as big as the head. And when you got a little tiny bait like this, and what that little hook is made for, it's not doing you any good. That's why I cut them off, and that's why I sell them without them. Y'all that buy my jigs know I don't have them on there. I'm one of these guys. I buy something, then I change it to suit me. You know what I'm saying? So I customize things to suit me. I got a pair. These were Gorilla grips. Like I said, they do have a good grip on them, and they're made well up in here and stuff. And they had a good idea. They just probably should have shortened these to that length. Would have been better, so you can bend your finger better. See, when you bend your finger, they're filling your finger up in here. See that? But that's fine. I mean, holding the rod, it feels good because you got a good grip. Huh? It's always interesting things to make and work them out. But like I said, I'm one of those guys. But I figure what I don't like about something, I change it to suit me. Well, guys, that's 3 casts and 3 fish. They like this little bug, and it's Junebug color. I'm gonna pick this one up now. I might lose him. Ready? I trust the 2-pound test. I don't trust that little hook. He's a little smaller. He's about 9 something probably. But I'll tell you what'll surprise you, if a little hook. Once you get that bait in, hook in him, it'll hold better than you think it does. Those little 6s are mine. The 8s do fine too, but them little 6s, my gosh. Y'all have heard me say it 100 times. Once you get that little 6 in them, that's it. It ain't getting off. All right, guys, I was moving the boat, so I'm getting a little closer. I got back a little too far, and I couldn't get up under there. I cast it 2 times and didn't get a bite, and I thought, what is wrong? And I got looking through the live scope, and my bait wasn't reaching them. Oh, I was just getting it under the dock, and it was falling short. They're back under there about 2 or 3 foot, and it's not many. It's only about 10 here. So I still got, what, 6 to catch yet? He's about 9. If I get it to him, close to him, now I'm going to share something with you. I don't tell everybody. A lot of times, crappie will not come out after you. If you don't get that bait within a foot and a half from them, they won't pay attention to it. You put it in their face, and they act like, oh boy, I'm gonna eat that thing up. They're just like that at times. And there's times, you know, you can get it 5 foot from them and they'll come running from it. Today's one of those days, they're not gonna come for it. I don't know if the weather changed. Like I said, could be a lot of it. You think that'd be a good thing? But I have found in the fall bass fishing, I used to fish bass tournaments a lot, and I have found in the fall bass fishing, you go out in the morning, you go like, it was 45 last night, the water temperature drops on the bass ought to be eating you up. The water's 68 degrees this morning, and you fish and fish and fish, can't get bit. Sometimes those first few changes when that water starts cooling off, it doesn't get them excited as like we think it would, you know. And when it's like that, you got to downsize, you got to do something different, you got to put it in their face. This morning, I started off with a 2-inch bait, never caught a fish. I switched to this 1.5 inch cricket, which I call the bug. Okay, cricket's 2 inches, bug's 1.5 inches. And I just picked Junebug. I had about 8 colors with me, and I just thought the water has a little color to it. We've had a lot of thunderstorms. It's probably 2.5 foot visibility right now. I thought, you're not gonna beat Junebug. Junebugs are great summertime color anyway. And bam, I think there's a lot of colors I could have used. Wipeout, brim, you know. All right, let's catch one more. Bam. I moved to the front corner, guys, to get a little different angle. Oops, this not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, come here, big boy. Bam. I was just telling somebody yesterday, they asked me about crappie fishing. Somebody at a local place, and I said, yeah, I'm catching crappie. Well, I like to go when they start biting. I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll take you in October. And he wants to catch something to eat. I said, because I'm not catching any big ones. And look here. Bam. Bam. That's a double bam right there, buddy. That's one of Sam's booms right there. Y'all like when Sam and I was together, we was boom bam, wasn't we? Look at that. They got little tiny bait, guys. Look at that, no bigger than his eye. 1.5 inches. That's a nice fish. That's a nice one. I'm tickled with that one, I'll tell you that. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it on that big hog right there. Dave, I like the gloves. I cut the finger, it helped me a lot. I'm saying my line was catching on it. Y'all know with the spinning reel, when you go to catch, if your line catches on your finger, it don't go where you want it to. So I had to change that. Yeah, I told you I had a pair. I got a pair. Mine are made by Monkey. These are gorillas. Mine are called monkey gloves or something like that. Anyway, I haven't worn them the last couple of weeks because I keep forgetting to put them on when I get ahead, and I need to. We need to get all the sun cover we can. That's why I wear these guys. These protect my arms. I work out in the sun. I paint for a living. Y'all know that. I worked on a boathouse yesterday. I worked on a boathouse, and I'll be painting on it Monday. Painting on the pickets. The boathouse has got the top. It don't have an A roof. Top's got a balcony on it with pickets. But anyway, y'all need to protect your skin as much as you can. And I like these. Like I said, they're really comfortable. The only thing I can say, I like this feels better. I might end up cutting all of them to the knuckle because it gives you a little bit more bend. But boy, they got a good grip. You grab your rod, they feel good. And look, Dave sent me this towel, guys. Dave got me outfitted today. All right, guys, appreciate y'all. Appreciate Dave. I appreciate you sending me stuff. I enjoy. Dave sent me these lead heads. That's why I wanted to fish them this morning. They're 1/60th. And guys, that's where I caught fish this morning. And that's why I put one on. I started off, like I said, with a heavier jig and a 2-inch bait. Then I went to the 2-inch cricket and they'd bump it. I went, man, these fish could be like that today. I went to this 1/60th head. Yep. Went to the bug. Bam. Y'all seen that? I done caught, and I made about 2 or 3 casts before I caught that one. I had 3 casts in a row. Then I made like 2 or 3 casts before I caught one. Then I came around here to the front because I threw it there about twice and nothing. So I came around to the front to get a different angle, and bam, y'all see that, I caught another one. Don't be afraid to change your angle, even on a brush pile. If you can do it from the wind, change your angle a little bit. Sometimes it'll make a difference. Appreciate y'all, guys. I'm going to try to make a video of something else now. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. This is just a fun video. I'm probably going to call it something like best time to downsize, because if I didn't downsize today, I don't think I'd caught those. Now I'm going to go to something smaller for the rest of the day, I think. Hey, my name's Dennis, Fishing Lake Country. Always trying to share something with y'all that might give you an idea to help you a little bit. You know, sometimes you just got to change, guys. You got to be willing to change something. Don't be afraid to change. Do something different. Don't be afraid to customize something, all right? See y'all guys next time, Fishing Lake Country.